I wonder if I can put in like a blueprint that is.
So
Joining the
last
server
night-
starting to remind me of working at Best Buy, where I would cycle through like 5 different passwords to remember which one I'm now on.
Yeah.
Oh god, at work I have 6 passwords, and they're all due to expire in a day or two.
Oh, goody!
I'm not looking forward to dealing with
So
that
someone
shit.
told me something very important, which is
Yes?
that if you hit L, it opens your logistics menu.
Oh shit. Really?
Oh.
Also,
that's
we
cool.
have 2 networks that are
Holy-
just one floating cell somewhere, which is weird.
Holy crap! We've got a logistics net. Yeah, we do. I'll hunt them down today.
So this will tell
They're
us what's in
probably
our
off to the
logistics
right.
network, which unfortunately seems to include everything that's in our storage chests. But at least it'll give us some idea of like what can be provided to us.
Holy shit! 60,000 wood. We
Yeah.
gotta figure out
gotta
some way
make
of
some-
burning that.
We gotta make some wood.
That's useful because it'll tell us how many roboports we have, how
Okay,
many bots we
you-
have,
you
and
know
how
what
many
we can
resources
do?
we have.
You know what we can do? We're gonna when we
We're
make
gonna have
our
an
first
epic Burning
nuke.
Man.
Well, I was gonna say when we make our first nuke, we have a bunch of requester chests filled with 60,000 wood, and then we nuke
I
it.
thought you were gonna propose that we fill the nuke with wood.
Someone was saying that we should just send our wood at our burner locations just to get
We
rid
could.
of it.
Yeah.
Equally
but
valid as coal, I suppose. Well, actually, I think it's less valid than coal technically, in that it does
I
less.
bet it pollutes more.
You think so? You think wood would pollute more than coal?
I would imagine. Maybe not, because coal's got like. I mean, well, wood has bird crap in it. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Coal, that has like coal
Oh.
in it, and coal's really bad for you.
By the way,
Man, it's a
Bird,
wash. What?
when you get in, I want you to observe the majesty that is my movement speed, because I think you got off last time before seeing.
I don't really
saw
want to hear
you
about
zipping
Bird getting
around
off.
Like
No.
you were super sanding.
No, I got faster.
How? Did you cause like integer underflow or something, and you're running around at 255 speed now?
I have 8 exoskeletons.
What? You just wearing like exoskeletons around your exoskeleton?
Yeah,
Like a
oh yeah.
Frischka doll?
Sure, why
Yeah,
not?
why not?
That works.
Yeah, apparently. I look hilarious.
All right, I'll be on in a
great.
second.
Just- yep,
I was
I understand.
informed a little bit late in the day that we were going to bump this up, so I'm kind of
How dare you?
getting set up.
That's cool.
I was trying to edit footage, okay? Keith,
Whoa.
I'm making my thunderous comeback right now.
Whoa!
You know, I'm actually gonna put requester chests for landfills specifically next to the spot that's being landfilled. That'll kind of help this
That's a
out.
smart move, just to be like, oh,
I'm gonna try to make
bring
blueprints.
me my dirt.
I'm gonna try to make blueprints out of everything I just did with the iron, and then just do that for copper somewhere, probably.
Yeah,
or-
go for it.
Or at least be ready for the idea of doing it later in general.
Well, I mean, we really don't need it for copper. Actually, work on the oil. Remember, we needed plastic.
yeah.
The reason why we don't need copper is look to your left. I've got like
I'm
a
at least
giant...
like generally prepping blueprints so that the stuff will be here in
Oh.
the future.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So I never have to do any of the stuff I just did by hand again.
Yes.
Then I can just make it, and my robos will just like solve all my problems for me.
Right. My OBS got reset at some point. I lost all my settings, so I
Okay.
need to...
You goof. Did you
Oh,
update a
by the way-
Windows?
Keith, are you using coal or solid fuel for your coal or solid fuel for your tank? Not tank, train.
Coal.
See if you can put solid fuel on it. I want to see how much faster it goes.
Well, I mean, coal was nearby.
True. I just want to see a turbo train.
I don't think it would go faster. I think it would just last longer, wouldn't
No,
it?
yeah, I don't think the train's
According
gonna
to
go
people in
faster.
my,
could-
according to Finstar, it goes faster if you've got.
Dude, just put an exoskeleton around the train. You want to see it go faster that much?
That would be great.
Yes, it would be great. Your train just like starts like running. Just gets it sprouts
just-
legs and is like.
It just flies.
That's one thing
That
you
would be
could call
amazing. Well, you know, some people have very active imaginations, Keith.
it. Bye, bird.
And hi.
Bye forever.
Oh,
Bye.
what?
Bye. Bye.
Birdie.
Bye bye. This is the Bye Bye Bird song.
Okay, I am in. Let me see how fast Wander is. I wish to gaze upon his exoskeleton.
Give me a second. Gotta.
The hell oh, you're all the way over there. Never fucking mind. Unless he's so fast that he can get over here in like a second. I don't care anymore.
I've
Coming.
now given up on everything.
Look at the map, by the way.
Look at the what?
Yeah,
Look at
we're
the
aware.
map.
Yeah.
Monster.
Jesus, wasn't there an SCP about something like that? Like if you look at some dude's photograph. Yeah, if you looked at this one guy's photograph, he ran across the entire
Look at this
country and tried
graph.
to kill you. Oh Jesus, hi. Oh man.
It's hilarious listening to myself run too, because it's like,
dude, I was gonna say, like, on my end, you're frame skipping because I think you're moving faster than the netcode can keep up. So it's not doing any tweening. Like you're just literally not tweening any linear interpolation. So I think you're literally just teleporting every time I receive a packet.
If you get the chance, make Power Armor Mark II and then just load it up with as many exosuits as you feel like loading up. It is really fun.
Precious?
Well, I could steal all the base's resources to do that.
Actually,
so hang on
I mean,
a second, I'm gonna go do that.
Here, I've already
I
got
could do that,
most of it
so
set
I
up
will.
for you.
Where is it set up for me?
God
Damn, slow down. Okay,
it's right here.
I can't follow you.
It's right here. Yeah. Right here.
Bird sounds like
speed
he's having a
module
crisis.
3s. Yeah. So
Okay.
just grab 5 speed module 3s and 5 efficiency. And then 40 blue processing and 40 steel, and then you're good.
Okay.
And then the exosuits are just processing units and electric engines. Still gonna have to increase our red circuits, but at least they're a fair bit faster.
Just pumping
they're
up
not
that
actually-
crude.
Yeah, they're not running out of...
Wow, my OBS settings are actually really messed up. There wasn't any TeamSpeak audio going through there. That had nothing to do with the work I was doing, by the way. That was because OBS...
Windows update? Or... Oh, OBS
I don't really
update,
know what
maybe.
happened. It just, like, killed everything. But, whatever. Hey, to
Is the-
reiterate, I am now picking up... I have to actually, like, give context now. Again, I'm making a Power Armor Mark II because I want to be like Wander and just be like...
I also want to be like Wander, but also it sounds like work.
It really
It
isn't.
really
I automated.
isn't.
I automated 90% of the process for you.
You literally just stand on some conveyor belts and pick stuff up for a little bit, and then you're good to go.
Yep.
Like, all I need is one more blue circuit, and I got it, so I'm gonna make. Oh, I have to make it by hand? Oh, god damn. Wander, can you explain what the hell this is? Did you just win solitaire?
So I
That's a
may have
very
requested
specific image.
20,000
Well, look at it,
landfills.
Keith. Oh, jeez, okay.
Oh, wow.
You just win solitaire. Yep,
They
there it is.
decided they had other plans.
Bye.
God, it was majestic, man. It was like watching synchronized swimmers, except they were robots. Oh lord.
Synchronized
All right.
robots.
My mind is very free right now. I'm in a very good mood, but like a lot of projects I've been working on at the moment in work and like in personal life have all just kind of ended at the same time. And I'm just like, oh, I don't have to think anymore. Oh, it's so great.
When that happens for me, it's usually accompanied by some level of panic of like, shit, what do I have to do
now?
next?
What am I forgetting about?
Yeah. What series
Turns out
have
it's
I
income
forgotten to do
taxes.
videos for? Or there's totally going to be a game tomorrow that's just like really good, and then I have to record them. That was this week actually, with Mage of Mistralia and Regalia coming out.
Man.
A lot of
It looks,
good
like, a lot of it
shit,
looks
too,
really
yeah.
cool.
The important thing to understand about modern video games is that they are infinite,
Yeah.
and they will
Alright,
never not
so-
be infinite again. Apparently,
So, Keith, were you working on oil production?
I'm making 1 billion oils.
Oh, nice. I've always wanted 1 billion oils. I've always had to settle for a couple thou, though, and it sucks.
We Saudi Arabia now.
Sure, why not? Do I get to have a glowy globe of evil world domination? Because that thing's neat.
Yep. Yeah. I don't understand the context
I believe
of,
that's
like,
Dubai,
why they had that.
which is not in Saudi Arabia, but...
I don't know.
Eh.
All I know is I saw I saw a political related post recently where I'm like, that looks like every evil villain lair. That's interesting.
It looked weird, yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about, which is interesting, because I assume you saw it on Reddit, and I live on Reddit.
It was a picture of Trump and a number of, like, Saudi leaders. Over,
okay,
like, a
I haven't
glowing...
actually looked at
It's
any
like
of that,
several people all touching a glowy globe. And
It
I'm like,
looks
and
weirdly
while a giant
cartoony.
horde is around them, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, they just look like
It's
super villains.
the Lochnar, dude.
It's not
It's
even
the
a
Lochnar
political
from Heavy
statement. I'm
Metal.
just looking at like the visual that they're putting forth on purpose for some reason.
The Lochnar, man. It's the source of all human evil, and it'll like melt you if you look at it for too long.
Oh,
God,
shit.
that movie
Ark of the
sucked.
Covenant.
Why is our...
Nah,
no, I
Heavy
guess our
Metal.
plastic has not improved as much as I thought it did.
I'm starting to look at our plastic situation and see if there's anything that can be done about it.
Is it a supply issue? Yeah, it's petroleum gas.
Yeah,
can always
so what
do
we
something
can do
if
is
you
we can
believe.
start cracking stuff more,
It...
but
Yeah, do we just... I mean, yeah, cracking more would be useful.
well, we have basically an infinite supply of
Are
heavy.
they all moving yet? Not that one.
Died.
Oh.
Oh, that one's full.
Whoa,
Bye, bird.
Whoa! Hi, internet. I'm
Auf
back.
Yeah.
Wiedersehen.
Okay,
Schönes
as I was saying,
Wochenende.
99 lag balloons.
Captain Kirk.
Okay, I think it's better now. So what I'm gonna do is, for now, I'm gonna start picking up some of the heavy oil barrels, crack them into light, and then crack the light into petroleum, and just like use
Well,
that.
hey, Bird,
because-
can you come here
Yeah.
for a moment? I mean,
I
it
can come
looks
here
like
for a
we just have nothing here.
Right, but all of our plants are at full crack-a-lackin', if you look.
No,
this
don't
is
say
the
that.
maximum petroleum throughput.
Well, I mean, it's just our oil in general is just not being...
Our
General
that is-
oil.
That is true. But we're
Well-
still produce. If you look at our petroleum barreling plants, oh wow, they're actually really bad.
Yeah.
Where is... Oh, there's
Well,
the pump.
Okay.
Oh, the pump requires an
still,
engine? Oh, that's not what I'm thinking of.
this-
Where's the offshore pump?
I mean, if you look at what we're doing here, Wander, we have just this
There you are.
Ouroboros of a human centipede of just changing heavy oil barrels around.
Oh my
still
god,
gonna
the
do this
human
because-
Ouroboros.
I'm still gonna do this because, like, why the hell
Yeah,
not? We're not using it.
Yeah,
for
we don't
anything
need
productive.
that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna make it useful.
Do they still have that one thing from before where, like, you lose less pressure in pipes when they're underground for some reason?
I believe so.
Bye, bird.
Huh.
A user in your channel has disconnected.
I have those notifications turned off, and I've had them turned off for ages.
It's also not
I just-
played. Hey, he's still here. It's just that he's
Yeah.
dropped from the game, so I just assume it's the next thing to hear.
You need to go restart your router, Bird?
I don't know.
You'll
Why?
never know
Why,
again.
God? Why? Are you there, God? It's me, Bird. You know, your least favorite human being, apparently.
Here,
Father,
I'm
can
gonna
you
start.
hear me?
It's better
How have
now.
I let you down?
I'm gonna start tearing up all of the old like defensive gun line that we had in here, the
Yeah, go
useless
for it.
stuff.
Okay. I'm gonna
see if I can process more oil here.
where are there any oil plants like around this area, Wander?
Well, right here.
I mean, oil wells. That's what I meant to say.
Oh,
Because the issue is we're tapping all of our oil wells. Like all of our pump jacks are jacking and pumping as hard as anybody can.
that oil.
I don't know.
Rock the
I mean,
Casbah.
realistically, it's probably just a better idea to, it's... Whoa, yeah, are we?
Yeah, dude.
Holy shit, yeah, there's
I
no
can assure
crude.
you, I have seen some jacking and some pumping in my life, and these pump jacks are jacking and pumping as hard as can be done.
What's going on over there?
I'm just realizing...
We basically just can't jack it any harder, is what I'm saying.
Like you're just out of crude to work with it over there now?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what you could say.
Whoa.
I prefer the term, we
the
can't
entire
jack it
line is
anymore.
empty.
Yeah, dude.
Remember that problem we
can't-
had where we couldn't get rid of it before?
Yeah, man.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
That turned around fast. What's a normal speed for a pump jack or a bad speed for a pump jack?
I don't
Let's
know.
see.
If you pick these things up off the ground, they still have like 100, 200% yield.
I guess all these pump jacks
Oh,
I
wow,
have
some
over
of these
here
yields
are like 20 to 40 per second.
This yield is only 69%, so that one's bad.
It's a sex
There it
thing.
Let's see. I'm also gonna
I
mark
don't know
a bunch
why
of
I
these
said that like I was like,
defunct
it's a
drills.
living.
I don't know. You're sending mixed messages there, my friend.
It's a living.
Okay.
Chemical plants, that's what I meant to make before my internet was like...
Well, I'm in the progress of making refineries up here.
Yeah. Part of the reason why I'm not too worried about this part is because Keith will have it fairly soon. We just have to wait.
We can build it.
They're gonna trust Keith.
Yeah, that's a bad idea. Have you considered making good ideas instead?
I mean, we
No.
could kick him. We could kick him off the oil line up there.
We could kick him in the balls.
Good.
Kick them in the oil line right there.
Yep. We're done.
Okay. Yes.
Okay, anyway. So what are you marking for deletion? Oh, right, this is the old...
Yeah, the old
belts.
ammo
Got it.
line that we like most definitely don't need going around our entire base.
But
Okay.
we did.
Yeah, we did. Oh, we most definitely did. Just nowadays, it's just like, if any alien reaches the spot, the guns are going to be both useless.
If
And
aliens
charming.
attack this spot, then we're already fucked, and it's way too late to run.
Yeah, they're. God, if they actually manage to like get through and break like whole sections of our
Whoa!
base.
What happened to our electricity? Oh my god, this is adorable. Look at any inserter arm right now.
Because of how slow they're going or something?
Yes.
No, mine are all going fast.
Yeah, there might be a disconnect
Desync issue, probably.
or that. Yeah,
If I look, it says
I'm
that
coming to you.
basically
Oh yeah, those are impossibly slow over there.
Oh, are we like separated from the network on this side?
I think the left side of the network is separated from the right side of the network.
give me a
Yeah.
second. Got
Oh
it.
my god, that was so cool looking. Whoa, shit,
think-
there they go.
I think that
Yeah.
that entire area was
fixed
just
it.
being powered by like a couple of solar panels that were happened to be touching.
Well, the
Oh, man.
the ammo lines power
Did you
power
break
lines.
some of the power cables?
Well,
And you're
yeah,
marking
because
stuff
there's
for
like a
deletion?
billion wooden
Yeah.
power lines that like
They're getting power because everything is near power now, but they weren't in the main
Yeah.
network.
yeah.
Oh, man, that was so cool looking. They were like,
This week on the Slow Mo Guys, Factorio.
Yeah. So that was
Low frame
That
rate
was-
Factorio.
that was probably
you have to admit that was really cool.
I actually did get to see it. I fixed the problem before I looked and I'm like, wait, shit, did that in reverse. Well, actually, Bird,
You
we
can
should
always
make
break
like
it again.
Well, I was gonna say we
Yeah.
should make like we should make like a novelty base somewhere that uses like coal and steam or whatever.
And
that's
no power.
Purposefully like almost no power for the amount of demand, so the entire base is just like
Ah, damn it.
Yeah, no. You want to connect these. You want to disconnect the oh, what?
I don't know how you fixed it to be like impossible to figure out now. That's okay.
Well-
I'm not too mad. I mean, I already got the footage of it.
It's up here. Yeah, that's okay. It doesn't matter that much.
There's just
Well-
tons of poles now. You need to like unplug all of them to make it work break again.
I mean, I'll just live with the memories.
Thanks for the memories.
You're welcome, Keith.
Okay, I'm gonna be totally honest. when I first heard that song, I wasn't paying a whole lot of attention, so I thought he was saying like "thanks for the memories." And I was like, "Are you really?" All right, I guess this is
salute the
It's
memories.
called, like, it's like we're living in a world gone crazy. I'm so tired of masquerading, and I thought it was masturbating for a very, very long time.
An
And I was like,
embarrassingly
wow,
long time.
That's a very candid song. Like, I am so tired of pumping that jack. Luckily, I never, sang
Was
it.
our new band, Jack and the Pumps?
Turns out that they just do entirely wholesome music. They do like covers of like like my head and shoulders, knees and toes and stuff like
not
that.
even
But they're
wholesome.
called like that's true. But they're called like the Puss Exploders or something.
The
Jeez.
Puss
It's like the
Exploders.
most like over the top like sexual name they can
They shall
come
be
up
the
with.
sploders of puss.
That sounds like a Danny Sexbang B-list band. Like something he.
Danny Sexbang B-list fan.
Well, I mean, he's already got Ninja Sex Party, but like,
Wouldn't that be
maybe-
if it's sex
maybe it
thing?
would
Wouldn't it
be
be the
an
D list?
yeah, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna revise this. This sounds like an Aaron Hansen backup band.
Holy shit. Oh, man.
Okay. Keith, do you want help over here, or are you good?
I'm working on it.
Because, like, I actually don't have much of anything to do.
I'm trying to automate a few steps
You
because
can,
it's
if you
kind
want,
of
you can,
irritating making pipe.
You can parallelize what I'm working on and make the stuff that make all the cracking plants and the oil processing and stuff here. But yeah,
There we
can
go.
do whatever.
That'll
too.
automate
It's
some
cool.
pipe creation for me.
Not gonna.
Uh,
You can do whatever you want.
Just get quieter and quieter. So much iron.
so you needed help with the oil bird over there?
I don't need help. I'm just giving you something to do.
Okay. Honestly, I was kind of just writing that area
Like
off
when
of-
your family
as a-
friend hires you.
Uh,
I don't actually need
Yeah,
help, but
you
this will
can-
give you something to do.
this is this will be good work experience, and then all they do is just spend the entire summer like sitting at the desk, like playing Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
I too had friends in high school.
Yay.
I had a friend who specifically, like, hired a bunch of his friends specifically for his dad's landscaping company, and apparently it was, like, a massive disaster.
Yeah, it almost always is.
Yeah.
Almost always.
Yeah, when I left the local upholstery business to work, move for my job and everything, my dad would try to get, like, he started hiring his friends' children and stuff to replace me, and like none of them were even vaguely useful. And it was like he would after they would leave, he would have to redo all of their work basically. That didn't last.
Oh, that's rough.
And before you think he's hiring children, I just mean like the kids of his friends, which are of course my age or older. Turns out hiring people just because you know them is not a great idea.
Yeah,
Whoops.
that happened to my extended family to some degree.
How's
It was
that connection
bad.
working out, Bird? You gone again?
I don't know. He'll be here. He'll be back.
He'll be here, except for when he's not. Or whatever. Bye.
I have a very tenuous grasp
On the
of
internet.
reality right now.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, just gonna kill that recording, and we're gonna try again. Nobody wants a 30-second episode of everyone being like,
Oh, were the voices messed up too?
a little bit, yeah.
Oh.
It's okay.
You're having a
It's
good
okay.
day. You're gonna have some A+ continuity in your series.
My favorite part is when stuff stopped making sense for forever.
Yay!
Okay. If people wanted, things to make sense, they could always just study math instead of study bird.
Oh, I forgot to make a provider. No.
What?
I made a local requester provider thing just to make pipes right next to me, so they're constantly being fed into my inventory, but I forgot to put the provider part down. Because the most annoying part about doing oil is just having the supply of pipes and stuff. There we go. Mainly because you constantly will run out of the underground pipes because they're weirdly expensive by comparison.
You crack heavy oil into...
There we go. Keith, you wanna... Keith, you wanna check this out?
What?
I gave your pipe creator a little bit of an upgrade.
What did you do?
Where are you at, Wander?
Just look at the meter
God.
just scaling up. It's like...
Why?
I don't know.
Jesus.
Like I said, bit bored.
Like I said, you could always have helped me be productive. But that's okay.
I was distracted. I can come now.
He was distracted doing fuckery, and fuckery was achieved.
Oh, I mean, I will not hold that against you.
You will not hold fuckery against him?
The last time we seriously played this and got this far, we just never quite had the resources for a lot of things. This time around,
we didn't.
We have crazy resources, so I'm just like, you get a speed module, and you get a speed module.
Everyone gets a speed module.
Great. Yeah, it looks like our biggest problem here is plastic. Actually, you know what, Bird? I'm gonna stick over here. I'm gonna start
that's
co-opting.
fine. Yeah, okay. My suggestions, that's cool too. Whatever.
I was just gonna start co-opting a ton of.
No, you don't need to explain yourself to me. In fact, I don't want you to.
Okay.
Just stop talking now forever.
Oh.
Oh, don't use the Skitter voice on me.
Friendship over.
Too late.
No, don't use the Skitter voice. I don't want to be sad.
You could start dealing with their outputs.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
As I'm wearing their inputs.
I was gonna kidnap a bunch of petroleum, and just turn it into plastic, and then figure out how to ship it over.
That's more or less the idea, is to make all the actual products here, then send them over, because adding to the line... Because like the place where we craft all the byproducts right now is such a mess.
Yeah, it's pretty horrible. I should know. I'm right here.
Yep.
It's okay.
Enjoy being over there in a mess.
It's okay, I'm making it work.
I thought you were going to say worse.
Oh, that's another point. Bird,
that is what I'm doing.
Bird, you could try requesting some like productivity modules or whatever on the pumps that might up their output.
I don't think. Yeah. Oh, I guess these do take modules. That's very interesting.
They don't run out, so speed modules are better. So,
just a little weird.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm not gonna do that because I'm an old-fashioned bird. You know, I don't like this newfangled module.
Now I may be just a country chicken.
You know, it's okay when you steal your jokes and stuff from like Game Grumps or whatever, because only a couple people watch them. But Futurama.
Literally the most, like, referenced show in the history of shows. Probably true.
Maybe. It's definitely a very clever show,
I don't know.
And then, by extension, shows which are clever tend to get referenced a lot more. Which sounds like a wise sageism, but then
because
you realize
they
that what
speak
I
someone's
said
truth.
is basically just like the most like tautological point I could have made.
Yeah. I learned that word from that comic about cats.
Daisy Cat?
Lackadaisy?
Yeah, Lackadaisy. The
Like,
most beautiful
what
comic
a charming
that...
tautology. I'm like, I learned a word today.
I haven't read Lackadaisy in so long.
Oh, it won't take you long to catch up.
But
Valid
it's
point.
so
What is
good.
it? They've released like once a year practically.
But it's so good!
Pretty bad how slow they are.
It's okay.
Because they're like, this is gonna look pretty all the time, forever. Every page has to be pretty. And they are. They're very pretty. It's actually kind of horrifying how much work goes into that comic compared to anything that's supposed to actually get done ever.
You don't like Gamer Bros, and it's like, man, I got a new computer with a 6.5
Not exactly a
gigahertz
dorkly
Radeon.
comic.
What's a dorkly?
One of the low effort, low detail comics that gets shared a lot on like all the trendy geek websites that are like geeked and dorkly and very.
I've seen dorkly. Oh, they're a college humor thing. I can't believe. Wow. I sounded very out of touch. Just
One of
now.
them's often like,
What if video games were sports teams? What if video games were Pokemon? What if video games were frisbees?
and then it's just like really weird, lazy
So
connections
literally
between
all they
things.
do is they just sit around and like,
It's like,
What do we wanna
instead
write
of telling a
today?
joke via like a sequence of events, they're just like, reference. What if reference was reference?
What if Family Guy was Pokemon?
It's
Oh,
really
God.
insufferable.
you're not making Pokemon better or Family Guy better. You're just making both of them way worse with that concept. Ugh. Oh, what? You can't flip the inputs on the motherfucking Kraken Blast, man! Ah! Ah!
Isn't that
My
fun?
life is a lie.
Isn't it great how all of the machines that do oil are like just predetermined what all the ports are going to be, and they don't let you like decide at all? Like, oh, you thought you wanted to make a decision there? That's too bad.
I don't want to die, but I don't really want to be alive right now after this revelation. Peter Griffin in a Snorlax outfit seems pretty funny. Yeah, okay, in my mind, this is what I was like, you guys remember the time when I was a Snorlax? Like, oh.
Oh my god. What if there was a Peter Griffin moment where his little moment of like hypothetical was him talking about hypothetically being on like Scrubs, where he would then have like a flash, like a hallucination, and like it would just go from show to show that
Scrubs
has
did
those
the
kinds of
same thing,
cutouts.
didn't it?
Yeah.
That's funny.
What would usually happen
Remember
is
the time
JD would
when I was
JD
on-
would what usually
What?
happen is JD would overhear some comment, then just take it literally and imagine it literally,
That's right.
and so you'd have
That's
that visual. And like
Remember
you
the
could just,
time
you
when
could
I
just
was
string them
on
together.
Scrubs that, like, Peter. Oh, fuck, I don't know. I've put more effort into a typical Family Guy joke at this point now, so I still feel vindicated. I haven't seen Family Guy in so long. I can't even like process it anymore. Ever since Fox went all like HD with their stuff, it just looks really odd to me.
Like ever since they went widescreen and everything.
Yep.
I heard that there was an issue when they were putting The Simpsons on FXX, and they had to deal with the fact that the show was never meant to be in that resolution and didn't exist in that ratio. So they would crop
yeah, if you
the
watch it on
entire
Simpsons World,
show.
it's okay. But like on FFX, when they were doing the big Simpsons marathons, they had it was awful.
The entire
But,
show's
yes.
cropped, right? So like they had to
They
try to
like stretched it out or something. I don't really remember.
I think
but
they would
it
either
was
they would
not-
top the crop they'd crop off the top and bottom basically to make it 16:9, and then whenever applicable they would just try to selectively choose which part was being cropped off based on like what would fit the joke or whatever the subject was. They had to manually crop the entire show based on scenes as opposed to doing
Holy
it just all over.
crap.
Like as far
That
as I heard,
sounds
they didn't
awful.
just mass crop it. Like they actually did it by hand. By watching the
Wow.
show and choosing what should be cropped how to make it 16:9.
That sounds pretty atrocious.
It's that
They also
That's
put
some busy work.
more effort into it than what I expected.
Yeah.
They got that going for them.
Yeah. Effort.
Yeah.
Effort's good.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Even when
here.
the effort's the equivalent of like an HD remake of a video game. Because they're, of course, just re-releasing a thing that already exists by figuring out whatever hurdles they have to go through to make it come out.
True.
Okay.
So are you cracking the petroleum into anything right now?
Not yet.
Oh, you have to get the
You can't crack
the coal
petroleum.
over. Not
Yeah.
crack, but I mean like turning it into stuff. You trying to make plastic out of it?
Plastify it.
Yeah.
We also need water for sulfur.
You need water for lots of things.
Do you think we need batteries and sulfur, or do you think we need plastic more?
We need plastic way more.
What are we using plastic for that's like stuck or in trouble right
Blue
now?
circuits.
Ah,
Well,
circuits
yeah,
is
red
the
and
big
blue
one.
circuits
Well,
are
whoops.
our major like sticking point here.
whoa, my entire iron mine is backed up. That feels good. That means our base does not need iron.
Okay. I'm just gonna have a.
Oh yeah, my train's not even going back and forth because it can't get rid of the iron that's on it, so it's just hanging out over there until our base actually uses enough iron. That's kind of great.
We
Somebody in my
almost
chat
immediately.
asks, what if Peter was a girl dog? This is my favorite question because Peter isn't even a dog. Like, you've already skipped a step.
Did they mix
with
up
this
Brian and Peter?
hypothetical.
They had to have mixed up Brian and Peter, right?
I hope
AKA
so.
Brian, AKA the Seth MacFarlane self-insert character. That's awkward.
Family
Original-
Guy is the one show
original-
that has a Mary Sue in it, apparently.
Original character, do not steal. At some point, they
but
became
no.
aware of the fact that character was a prick self-insert of the writer. So they were like, we'll make fun of him.
To be fair,
Works.
that is actually some of the best stuff when they make fun of Brian.
Yeah, like when a Quagmire takes him down.
Oh, that's such a good
But then
episode.
everybody takes that episode and changes the subtitles for whatever their political agenda is, and then shares that everywhere, and that's irritating.
You know, I liked that until literally you shared that sentence with me.
Yep.
Thank
The
you,
number one
Keith.
way I'm exposed to that scene now is where Quagmire is a millennial and Brian is a baby boomer, and they're arguing about generations. Yeah, that's great. Thanks, Internet.
Everyone knows the best generation was the first generation because it had the fewest number of Pokemon.
No, the best generation was the next generation because it's the one with Picard. Those were all two permutations of that joke.
I'm racking my brain and nothing coming up empty.
That was
but-
both of them. We did
Can I
them both.
just not be friends with Keith anymore? Because that was.
He made like the same joke like seconds before me.
Yeah, but it was funny when I said it.
That was mine,
Oh,
the one
did
that's
you-
not okay.
Did you, oh,
He just wasn't paying attention.
have these
Oh,
just?
man.
Oh, these have stopped because there's no
Nah,
connection.
Yeah, we have to get rid of everything else first.
Okay.
Lucky he's
Let's
a
see.
bird guy.
Let's start making lubricant because we can.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring the.
The lube's
Well-
made out of heavy oil. I need some chemical plants in my inventory.
I'm just gonna start kind of dragging this off site. I don't know where do you want to build the other stuff? Because I've kind of taken over
lube
the
factory.
southern section.
Welcome to the
Um,
loop zone.
Here, I'm just gonna have a bunch of underground belts going to the left, so I can have some storage.
Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking of.
Yeah, so you work on lube. I will. I'm just gonna. Okay.
If you, but
Here,
but
can you put up
Wander,
in a line?
If you make that sort of storage system, how am I ever gonna
Can
have heard of
you
it?
put up in a line instead, so we can have 3 lines as opposed to like putting
Three
it really-
lines.
Yeah, 3 lines because that way.
Oh, for the
if you
3
notice
different
I-
resources.
Yeah. Actually, no, this is fine.
It won't reach. Why? Oh, they're my beautifuls. Oh, never mind. It still works.
Oh, that's the ones I had on me.
That's okay. I can figure it out.
This pole wasn't connected to anything. What the hell?
Just like in general, like there was just one
Yeah,
random
it was
pole
just-
just doing a thing.
It was just like an island of its unto itself.
Well, I mean, it was probably connected. If it's around there, it was probably connected to the gun line originally.
Oh
And water just
yeah,
didn't
you're
exit.
right. You're probably right.
Because there was a lot of different stages for reasons why poles were used around there.
Okay, there we go.
We are now storing things. I'm gonna go make lubricant way over here on the left.
Sounds good.
Because nothing else is here.
Have fun with your private lube plant.
They call me the lubricator.
Ew. So is it a private lube plant, or is it lube for your privates?
Yes.
You know, I'm gonna let your imagination run wild on this
No,
one,
no,
Bird.
no, don't do that. Whatever you do, that is the worst.
Do not liberate my imagination.
Do not unchain that.
Too late.
Oh god, this sounds like such a bad, like, reboot game.
Imagination Unchained.
Wouldn't that be... Oh, what was the shitty Microsoft game that they were, like, touting Conker's Bad Fur Day and a bunch of other, like, kind of remakey things?
Childhood
Project Spark.
Crusher.
It was Project Spark. Did you guys ever, like, mess around with that, or
Just
no?
Child Crusher.
Project
Crushes
Spark?
actual
What is this?
children.
Is this
It was Microsoft's... It was something
It was
Microsoft
the follow-up
was, like...
to XNA. It was the idea that'd be a game that made other games, basically.
Oh,
And
so
they
it's
have-
like Disney Infinity, but with a bunch of Microsoft
Yeah,
IP?
and they would really shamelessly just plug in, like, any property they had that was just sitting around. So there was, like, a Conker's Bad Fur Day campaign. Because people are hype about that shit, ain't they? And everyone was really happy and definitely not even a little bit mad.
And then they kind of just, like, destroyed... well, not even
I
destroyed
mean,
it.
I'm
They
just
didn't
saying that
even bother.
maybe they kind of earned a few backers for
Ukrankles.
ukulele that day.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. So that should keep the plastic going for at least a little while. The stack inserter in here. I really need to make that
Where are
factory
we
that just
using
makes
lube?
stack
I
inserters.
use lube to make belts.
No, oh right, so we're using it. Where's the belts?
That's literally, as far as I remember, the only utility for lube. Aside
Sweet.
from,
So the only use for it is
you
to
know.
go into that place where we're already backed up anyway on our belts.
Yep.
Great.
okay, petroleum gas. I'm now,
Yeah, we have like no demand for lube, don't we?
Probably not.
no, not really. There's very little demand for it.
Welp.
No.
Just gonna go put it in a box.
Careful with it. The box is very slick.
Oh.
But I can't even put it in a box because I'd have to make cans for it.
Just
I
well,
have-
make it put it in a large metal cylindrical box.
Yeah. Those
Alright, so
suck though.
cracked. I'm cracking heavy oil, and it barely put a dent in anything. I might as well have not even tried.
Yeah, Bird.
It's-
Why don't
Yeah,
you, why
I
don't
guess you
you,
should
why
just
don't
stop
you,
trying then.
Yeah, just come up to where we are
I'm
instead.
supposed to say yeah.
No. Bird,
No,
your dream.
I'll be honest. This was a very pointless endeavor.
Yes.
I'll be the first to admit that. But if you hold it against me, I'll be really pissed off.
I'm gonna just do some terrible things for a little
That's
while.
my word. Failure.
That is my word. You can't. Only you. Only other failures can call me a failure.
Oh no.
Yeah, I made it.
Hey,
a
Bird,
thing,
go learn how
Pete.
combinators work. That's the kind of thing that involves opening wikis. And you're the code person, figure it out. Those are probably
Feel
really useful,
weirdly objectified,
but
right
I don't
now,
want to
Keith.
stop to look at them right now.
I feel weirdly objectified, Keith.
You have been probably literally objectified.
Oh.
What the crap
Oh.
in the hoot? What in the
crap?
What in the?
They let you do
Oh.
math equations that say,
Oh,
like, this
no.
does this when that, but only
What?
this relation and these ratios and stuff like that.
I just dumped my inventory in a big fuck factory right in the middle of the base by taking off my
It's
power
a factory
armor.
of fuck!
No, I just dumped a bunch of walls on the ground.
Wait, why the fuck are there walls with the...
Because they were in my inventory because I was gonna make a thing. Then I didn't make the thing because you made the thing.
No, sorry. I was just looking at the red circuit line, and there were just walls on it.
Yeah, because I was standing in the middle of the base, and I took off my power armor, and I was just like,
Oh, did you just, like,
and it
puke all your
shattered
materials on the
a billion
floor?
walls.
Oh, no. At least it didn't go on tracks, or did it?
It did.
Oh, it went
Oh,
on
no.
tracks.
That's a
Oh, this
pollution
is-
that's going to take a long time to find overall.
I mean, it's not so bad, but that was not what I was expecting to find.
So you took off your power
What do you
armor and
think I
it
was
just puked
complaining
everything
about?
everywhere?
Over there.
Oh, yeah, he took off his old power armor, which had
Oh, man.
power armor
God
gives you
damn it! It
inventory
did it
slots.
again,
Go.
motherfucker!
Get out of the base at least if you're going to be just pooping batteries.
I keep
And
doing the same
electrical
thing and it gets
agents.
the same result every time. What's wrong with it?
Go shit in a field, bird.
Go pee!
Oh, Christ Almighty!
Okay,
I'm just
so
gonna
our
dump
our
this
pla-
stuff in a chest.
our plastic is starting to back up, at least in some places, which is good.
Holy shit!
Was
Oh,
not
at least I put a
expecting.
smile on my face.
Uh,
Okay, you right-click on your shit to open up the inventory. I've learned this now. It only took a couple of tries. Hey, how come I don't have no personal, like, all the stuff that wasn't the power armor is gone. I don't have no, personal, like,
you actually have to put the
bullet
power
panels and
armor
stuff.
back on and open it up because
I did.
it's
It don't,
still
it's not there.
You ain't got no satisfaction?
really.
I ain't got none satisfaction. Oh, did I die and lose my everything? That could have happened.
That happens a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe that is probably potentially what happened.
Well, helping.
We don't want to get Greg out.
No, he belongs in a D&D campaign. Yeah.
Does he though? I feel
No.
like we kind
Well,
of jammed him in the D&D
A lot
campaign.
a lot of people have been saying they enjoy. A lot of people really liked your dumb intro.
A dumb intro.
Yeah,
His backstory,
remember?
you mean?
No.
The backstory
Okay.
where I talked about my family, or or my intro isn't like, hello, I am Greg Gicknell, because I don't remember that part happening.
What happened was
I just made that part
you,
up.
You started the D&D session, giving
right,
a recap
as
instead
Greg.
of me. Yeah.
Oh.
I
So,
forgot about that.
Interesting and annoying problem as a result of me
Bird's ear.
being so
Is
fast.
that... Are you just talking about Greg?
No. I'm talking about me trying to get around our cluster of a base. I literally can't maneuver in tight spaces because I go so fast.
That's actually hilarious.
There's I just like go bip, 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 and I'm like, am I within range? No. Shoot. For the most part, it's not a problem, but then I have to do like precision movement, and then it's just like,
You know, speaking of things that are really fast, one of my favorite superheroes is the Flash, but literally only in Justice League. Every other context, I hate him, but
When you
in
hate him when
Justice
he's
League,
alone.
they made him amazing.
No love for Lonely Flash.
No, Flash is good in groups. Well,
Exclusively.
they made him the comedic relief, and the writing in that series was really, really funny. So,
well,
Yeah.
part of the problem with a lot of the DC heroes is a lot of them are very,
so OP.
very powerful. Yeah. Whereas like Marvel always had kind of like okay heroes, and they kind of got rid of the like really ridiculous ones. Like Hulk is super strong, but he's of course kind of useless in a group because he just collateral damage.
What do we use light oil for?
What?
Do we use light oil for anything?
I think is that what we're using to make our solid fuel, or is light oil literally not used for anything?
I'm just trying to figure out whether or not I should turn light oil into something, or should I just make it more petroleum?
I believe you should make it into more petroleum, because I don't think I think light oil is actually one of the most useless of the 3 products.
All right,
worst comes to worst, we just
make
stop.
a gargantuan.
Backed up.
I'm just gonna do our lube.
It's backed up in the parts that don't really matter, because we need it backed up on the red circuit line.
I'm just gonna turn this into a base that makes 1 billion petroleum. And that's it.
Hey, if it works, it works. Oh.
Yeah, like literally almost any hero in the Justice League on their own is like enough to almost negate the point of having a league in the first place.
Yep.
Like the Flash is so fast that like basically nothing could stop him if he was.
I mean, every single villain on the Flash television show is another speedster. Because they can't make anyone else the villain.
With him.
Yeah. How else would you?
I think in season 2 we could already time travel.
Yep. Oh yeah, you can't really fight against that, can you?
It's really funny in the first season at the beginning because his power is super speed and he keeps just getting punched in the face. I'm like, what are you doing? You avoid it with the one thing you do.
Ah, damn it, I was wearing the wrong power armor. Okay, I'm gonna go shit in the woods real quick.
That's the Flash.
Oh good, I didn't have anything to shit. I'm gonna put the old power armor inside of my new power armor. Oh, it doesn't work.
Okay.
Did no work.
That would be a good way to nip it in the bud. Okay, what is I get here?
Oh geez,
what are you working on right now?
Keith is cracking heavy oil into light oil and light oil into petroleum and then feeding it. We're effectively making a giant plastic
petroleum
base.
factory.
Yeah.
All it does is make more petroleum.
It is entirely a valid,
We call it the petrolinizer.
Yeah.
It's a bad name.
Yeah,
it's okay,
really
we're gonna
bad
pollute
name.
the planet until there's no more life left and then no one can criticize our bad name.
It's true.
The Petrolinizer sounds like a really, really shitty, like, Superman villain.
Hey.
Which is most of them.
Back when they basically made the entire backstory based on the name of the character.
I'm gonna do something really stupid, maybe.
Okay, go for it.
So, you know how we've got the plastic line?
Add that to the list of subtitles for this game.
I'm
I'm gonna
just
do
gonna
something
feed
real
it-
stupid real quick.
I'm just gonna feed it in backwards. And we'll just split it from there. I mean, it's not that stupid.
Oh no,
it's just
what
like,
did I do?
What?
No. Why did it become heavy oil?
Uh-oh. Did you crack-a-lack it the wrong direction?
How?
Keith, we understand that you're painfully white, but I mean, you gotta be able to crack-a-lack it at least a little bit.
Yeah, just, like, 10% maybe.
10%, that's all
Can
we're
I drain
asking.
it all out
Yeah.
or something? Let's see. So I tried putting down water pipes and it somehow became oil pipes? What's that fun problem?
Oh. Your problem now. Whoop!
That's effectively...
That was the emotion behind both Wander and I's response.
Well, did you... as you said that, I,
Now
started
it's water.
moving.
Okay.
which I'm
You
going to
just
be
run
honest.
away too.
I am the Flash of this
Yes.
this playthrough, for mostly worse probably, but that's okay.
You're a deprecated thing that used to be HTML5s before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Die.
No. Okay.
Guess I'll die now.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh, the
That's
issue
not a
is
good
coal.
sound coming from you.
Pish posh and pickle wash. This'll be fine.
Go figure. I'm having issues. I forgot to actually finish off my coal line, so like, the plastic production is just like starving over here. Whoopsie.
All right, where?
Pish posh and pickle wash.
What? I think that's a saying, right?
I have no idea.
Oh no.
It ranks high on the list of stupid bird sounds.
What are you going no for, Wander?
What blight upon humanity have you strewn?
No, well, yeah, it's all my fault. Mostly
What'd you do?
birds, but also my fault. Don't worry
What
about
did
it.
I do?
It's not in this. You'll find out later.
What did you do?
What did I?
You'll
what's my
know,
fault?
bird. You'll know.
Oh, it's a
Is
bird
this
problem.
in this
Okay.
game or is it not?
No, it's not in this game.
That's what I was gonna.
At least it's not a me problem.
Oh no, it'll be a you problem.
No.
In fact, it'll probably be mostly a you problem.
No, why are you apologizing to Bird then?
No, I'm apologizing to everybody.
You big old doof.
Wait, you're apologizing
To the
for
world.
something I did to Keith?
You
Yes.
got so many wires
Not
crossed
in
just now.
Factorio?
Yeah, don't worry. You'll know.
Wait, what?
Don't worry.
I am really confused. Did I fuck up the podcast?
Wait,
It'll be
what?
later.
Why is that an uncertain response?
It's okay, Keith. Okay.
That's not what? No.
Okay.
Yeah.
None of these sounds you're making are
Like,
okay.
this is actually making me marginally concerned.
This is what the? Is it in
The lack
Wander's
of
chat?
response to my
Is it something in
statement
Wander's
of-
chat that revealed
No.
something?
No. I just remembered. I remembered a thing that's going to happen. And then it's...
What?
Yeah,
Did
don't
Wander?
worry about it.
Did Bird screw me in D&D somehow?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, don't worry. We'll get there. You'll find out
Hang on.
about it.
Wander.
You know.
Does he know?
You shit.
Oh my
Had
God.
Kind of a nice pattern.
It's okay. It's okay. That didn't
like
actually
weird
work the
pop
way
art.
I wanted it to.
Bird, I
Because
think you
My
should go
inventory
show
was
Keith.
full of bricks, and I was attempting to shit bricks on you.
Well, you did, but then you mostly shit landfills. Which is not actually that much different.
Okay, I'm gonna put these several thousand bricks back in the provider chest. But that was a request made to me through chat. You know, you're the one who can control whether I fucked over Keith or not, by the way.
No, I can't.
Which is why he won't
I really can't.
control that.
I didn't create Greg.
I don't understand what's going
Yeah,
on.
Actually, that is a lie because you did create
did
Greg.
create
You
Greg.
gave him to me.
I gave you Greg. I did not give you the accent. Anybody that hasn't seen D&D is probably painfully confused right now.
Fine.
Yeah.
That's
They're not
Go
real
watch
fans.
D&D. It's actually really fun. Okay. Holy shit. Plastic
I've been
is
surprised by how many people are into that.
yeah. Well, part of it
People
is you don't
requested
actually have
D&D
a...
from us for a very long time.
Yeah, part of it is you don't have a whole lot of YouTubers that, like,
It's just
that do
like
it.
the
There's
definition of niche.
sort of.
I
mean,
I wouldn't really
I-
say that.
I frequently
but- oh,
see
Jesus. Holy shit. Okay. I
What?
was walking along the train tracks, and the train came by.
Oh.
Yeah, don't do that.
I was
Ever.
literally following the train tracks, going in the direction that the train comes at you, and I had to dodge.
That's not a good plan.
Hey, fuck you. Anyway, yeah, people have been requesting D&D from us for as a very, very long time, like at least like a year or so.
Yeah, but people requesting usually isn't indicative of
Anything?
like level of demand.
Yeah, that's a very valid point.
Like, I mean, I've been requested
Okay.
multiple times to play the one Assetto Cornetta or whatever the fuck racing game before.
Oh, yeah.
And fucking no one would watch that if I uploaded it.
Some people might.
Yeah, that
Oh,
person.
D&D is actually
those
what-
3 people would watch it.
A number of people in my chat have actually said that D&D is what brought them to my channel.
Oh,
That's cool.
weird.
That is cool.
That
That's a
is actually
spike.
like kind of surprising to hear.
Yeah.
But cool. Okay, so Bird, can you help me? I guess this isn't so bad.
I'll help because I kind of don't know what to do at the moment. Aside from the fact that I just opened up my inventory and saw I have several thousand bricks in it. So I'm
I
gonna
basically
those
put down
back,
splitters
then
for
I'll
no
help.
reason.
Okay, do you need to poop?
I can't-
Or...
I can't do precise movement, like I said.
Ah.
So,
So you're telling me you don't need to poop? Interesting.
He'll never need to poop again.
God, that would be such a nice superpower. Just like not needing to worry about basic human
That really qualifies as superpower? Or
They
just
call him the Never
power?
Pooper.
I mean, like, think of it this way: if you never had to worry about pooping, peeing, sleeping, or anything like that, you're just kind of.
I don't. I don't
Yeah,
worry
you
about
do.
pooping and stuff.
You have to
man.
poop. Imagine if you didn't have to.
Soylent
I don't
goes
have
in,
to worry
Soylent comes
about
out.
Here, Keith, I've got
I'm
a
not just like
blueprint.
up at night, like, oh my god.
No,
Here.
I'm going to
I
just
have to
massively
poop.
overachieve.
I
What,
mean,
what if I have to poop tomorrow? What if I have to poop after pooping? Oh god, what do I do?
You're not worried about pooping? We should probably take out the existing stuff before you put down blueprints, you know?
what? Why? It just overwrites.
No, there were already, like, structures placed. And they just ignored those parts of, like, the pipes and stuff like that.
Oh,
And now it's really fucked up. It looks like...
no, it's fine. It looks fine.
No,
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
they're not... You don't see the parts where they're not hooked up.
Well, they're not hooked up yet.
No, they won't be ever. Right?
Oh, they will be.
Here and here.
If you never need to eat,
Every
sleep,
place that I
drink, or go to the
already placed a
bathroom.
power pole, it just ignored that part of your blueprint.
Oh. It'll be fine.
Okay, I guess never needing to sleep would actually be super useful.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
be pretty happy with that as a power. But then again, I would spend it only pooping. I would be like, okay, you go to sleep now, Ladybird, and I go into the bathroom and just poop for 8 hours straight.
So are we providing underground pipes for them to even place?
What happens when you eat nothing but fiber and
We
prunes?
should be. The weird part is I got a bunch of construction drones in my inventory, and they don't do shit. They're just like, yep, that's nice.
Yeah, I'm still
Good
not entirely
blueprint.
sure what to make of the guys that go in your inventory. That often, they never seem to quite do what I want them to.
No, they're very finicky and stupid.
No, they're taking the underground pipes for me. Well, okay, that'll make this easy.
They're helping wander.
Yeah, they're not helping with the power poles though. That part's weird. Oh, now they
More
are.
plastic.
This is.
Unnecessary escalation of plastic levels.
Hey, I mean, plastic was like the biggest sticking point for us, so.
I mean, like, 'cause
It works.
I'm adding a second lane.
Of plastic.
Okay.
Very nice.
Looks like we are completely out of petroleum gas, though.
Oh, wow. What a surprise.
I mean,
the thing
we-
that's haunted every player of this game from since all
Well, we
time.
did make like 100 billion freaking plastic things, so like it's just consumed in the moment and exists.
Yeah, it's true. I put speed modules in every cracking.
And,
Okay, that
I'm
has
gonna
helped.
just quickly take a little audit of your stuff up here. Yeah, I mean, I think you're Doing about the best he can, but like a lot of these pipes just are not getting any petroleum because it's getting exhausted way before it gets there, which is fine.
It's because we scaled up the amount of plastic making things hugely.
Yeah, it's it will be a while before we ever hit 100% on this, which is totally okay. Because how's the plastic situation back in the base? Oh yeah, it's full. I think we're good.
We did it.
Let me see.
We made 100 plastics. The end.
Looks like
Let's see. I need to make power armor Mark
God
II.
damn it, Bird! Your walls are on the blue circuits.
I knew we'd find out later where they were.
You poopy
Yes.
motherfucker! I see.
My ultimate plan to fuck everything up has finally come to fruition.
So have you
Oh, you fixed
have you
it.
stopped? Have you stopped doing that one method where you hold down the mouse button and then run to play stuff because of how fast you move now?
Oh no, it works fine when I'm doing that.
It's not
It's just
nightmarish
a-
at all.
Yeah, the only problem is if I mess up, and like say hit another pole or whatever, then we have Prabble.
So are we
Then it
already
gets,
making all of these module types that are required for the power armor?
Yeah, right over here. The only thing you're gonna need is 250 blue, to make the portable fusion reactor. Otherwise, there's no way you can power the whole thing.
Goody.
How do you make the exoskeletons? Is that what they are?
They're
Yeah.
just
Blue and electric engines. Okay.
yep.
Feel all of this. Oh, look, there's
Oh.
a bunch of walls in front of our assembly machines
Oh,
down
they have to
here.
be
I wonder how
module
those got there.
3s. Oh, there we go.
Weird.
Whoops.
Honor, were you putting walls on the conveyor belt lines by any chance?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, you admit it. Alright.
Oops, didn't mean to do that.
I'm just saying, like, before we joined, there weren't any walls in those things. And I come over, and you're over here, and then they're on the lines. And I'm just like,
Just making noises now.
just saying, like, I can put two and Bird together.
I don't think you can.
I grabbed way too much shit, and
I
it's
know
all the
math
wrong
is
Look,
your
shit.
I'm
weakest-
the person.
I know
I'm
math
the
was your
scientist
weakest subject in school.
In
here. Yeah,
life.
for a while.
Bird never changes.
Ever.
All right,
Forever.
exoskeletons. I'm done.
And don't forget
I'm
about
done.
the portable fusion reactor though, because like you really are gonna need that.
Yeah, but also I believe in nature. Someone just use solar panels.
Yay! That's the opposite of success.
Okay, do it. Max out your shit, and then find out just how wackadoodle it becomes. Like
Well,
put
I mean, if I don't move, it's not bad.
put in 8 exoskeletons, and
I can't
like
fit 8 exoskeletons in here. I
in
mean,
Mark
yes, I
II, yeah,
can.
you can. 8
I
exoskeletons,
moved and
then-
I'm out of power.
yeah,
They
they're
are
incredibly
they have been
demanding.
consumed.
It is kind of the best.
I'm gonna need so many blue circuits.
Yeah.
All right, I need battery McTwo's as well.
Mikatoos?
McTwo's.
Mikatoo!
Actually, you can get by with a battery Mark 1. As long as you got the fusion generator, you will not run out of power.
Now my inventory has a bunch of fast belts in it for
making.
some reason.
Huh. Very peculiar.
Did you just insert a bunch of fast belts into my inventory?
Me or Bird?
You
I didn't
like
notice
ran
this
by
thing.
and put fast belts down, then took them back up, but they went into my inventory or something. It
I
was suddenly saying that I had them, and I'm like, what did that happen?
if I did it, it was entirely unintentional.
I was confizzled.
But very possible
Oh.
considering how like screwy it is trying to maneuver
Where are
like
we
this.
making solar panels, by the way?
I just request them.
Oh, found them. Okay, this will make my portable solar
Yeah, we
panels
should have
a lot
plenty.
faster. Oh yeah, we have a ton. Okay, now I can make portable solar panels almost instantly because I don't have to make the
No.
the solar panels themselves.